All right, I wasn't going to make a video today, but I have to because this article has been sent to me by a number of people. So let's read it together and break it down. King Township homeowners struggle with new normal after 50% price plunge. Home prices in the area fell by almost half, but luxury sellers need to understand these new prices are normal, say realtors. All right, so let's get into it. Those selling their homes in the township of King, Ontario will not be getting anywhere near what their neighbors received just earlier this year, not even close. Well, that's very doomsday-like. We have to manage our clients' expectations. It's really hard to inform somebody that they're not getting what their neighbor got 3-4 months ago is significantly lower, right? Of course, it's happening across the city. Home prices are falling, but 50%, that is a statement. So here we get into the justification for it. So according to Treb, the township, known for green rolling hills, mansion-like homes coupled with suburban amenities amid idyllic country life, has the average selling price fall from $3.2 million. Jesus, they even missed a digit here. In February, across 38 home sales, this should be bolded, sample size of 38 home sales with using average, of course, instead of median. To 1.664 million across 20 home sales in July. So obviously there's a couple of things wrong with this. Number one is the volume's just way too low in King to be using average as any sort of indication. HPI is much better, but even better than that is to look at direct comparables yourself and get a better idea of how things are going. So they go ahead and say that's a 48% price drop in just 3 months. If you're in King, I can assure you, your home is not 48% cheaper today than it was in February. Average price has, of course, changed because the composition of home sales has. Your home might be down, 15, 25%, depending on where you're located, what type of home you have, that kind of thing. That's a 48% drop in price in just 3 months. So what do we have here? Sales. Yeah, so sales volume is at 26-year low and expected to drop further into 2023, of course, because we know RBC and all the economists, their home price predictions at the beginning of COVID were incredibly accurate. So we should definitely rely on what they say going forward because they know what they're talking about. So I'm not going to read any more of this piece of journalism. Let's just look at some things here. All right. So I'm not allowed to show you the addresses because the real estate boards, you guys can't handle so you can log into House Sigma and see all the data for yourself. I can't show you addresses, can't publicly show that information. But anyways, here's the composition of home sales in King in July of 2022. Notice our sort of price range, $600K through, $3 million. You've got everything from 2-bed condos all the way up to 4- and 3-bed homes. Now, what's interesting is if we take a look at the actual homes that sold, again, I'm hiding their information, but here are the types of homes that sold in July of 2022, so last month. Here you've got a nice home, but again, it's on a half-acre lot. King, as they say, is known for mansion-like homes. I don't think I would call this mansion-like. This is a really nice bungalow, but certainly not mansion-like, and it's not on rolling hills, and you don't have horses in your backyard or a gate. And that's part of the problem with using average price in areas like King, where you have subdivisions, recently built subdivisions and older subdivisions, 60, 50, 40-foot lots. And then also you have these estate homes that are on multiple acres. Here's another sale. As you can see, this is a recently built cookie-cutter suburb. And here's another one. Once again, nice home, large family-sized home. But again, you're on a standard subdivision lot. Like this is your standard sort of, I don't know who built this, but it's your Mattamy special, right? Now, by contrast, if we take a look at the sales in February of 2022, we see a very different picture. Look at the price range here. So again, you have a few apartment sales, but you go all the way up to $7 million estate sales. Right, so you have much larger homes. A lot of these are 5,000 plus square feet, and they're on much, much, much larger lots. So if we look at the types of homes that sold in February, you get a lot more of this stuff, right? So you get these estate homes like this is a mansion. Look at the garage. What is that? A 12-car garage with a guest house above it? And this is, 9 acres, right? Here you've got another one. We don't have to go through the pictures. There's a gate. We know everything we need to know about this home, okay? They're in a different tax bracket than you and I. So again, a beautiful home on a beautiful property with a ton of land. Then you got this guy again, same idea, right? Totally different style of home. 6.6 million on 12 acres, right? Beautiful build, again, it's not comparable. And so this is the problem I have with articles like this. The way it's sold in this article is that your average, the way it's sold and the way it comes across is that Comparables are selling for 48% lower than they were in February. And then again, right here, it's like 48% drop in 3 months. Well, I'm no physicist, but I don't think February to July is 3 months. I don't know. Somebody do the math in the comments. Let me know if I'm wrong. But anyways, the point here is like, this is just such a slap together article to sell fear. And don't get me wrong, there's plenty of fear in the market. Home prices genuinely are down 10 to 25% from peak, depending on the neighborhood you're in the GTA. Some areas suffering more than others. Condos doing a little bit better than the rest. Yes, rental rates are up, but you have to read these articles with a lot of skepticism in the way they sell these things, because obviously they're just selling clicks in the same way that my video title was selling you on clicking this video, right? And so you got to be very skeptical when you see these numbers. Similarly, when realtors put out their market updates on TikTok, you got to be skeptical of that stuff too. When people say, condo rents are up 20% year over year, which I have said in previous videos, you also have to take the measurement of, okay, but condo rents went down through COVID, so what are they up versus pre-COVID peaks? Maybe only 5 or 10%, right? So it's just, you got to look at this stuff with the context and not get too caught up in the headlines. And if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. All right, I would love to hear what you think in the comment section below. And I will see you guys next video. Hopefully this week, maybe next week. I don't know. See you guys then.